Hi, everybody. I am Bill Kress, and I'm the president of Kress Communications. And today we're here with one of my clients, one of my longest-term clients, Georgina Paez. And Georgina has been featured here on C News once before with the release of her book, and we're going to talk about that. But we're here because it is National Bullying Prevention Month, and a lot of Georgina's story is about how she survived some pretty terrible, bullying in, I believe, junior high and senior high. But, I'll let Georgina welcome. I'll let you, fill us in on all of this. But again, it's National Bullying Prevention Month, and you had written a book, and we talked about it in our last episode together. And but here it is again. I mean, it's a poignant opportunity to share this book that you wrote about your journey and your survival, and that's your cue. Tell us about the book.
So, to make a long story short, I was pretty much about how I had a back surgery when I was 11 in 2017, and then going on to where I am now. I'm at I'm a sophomore, and I mean, in between, there were always some challenges as one does go through in life. I won my first pageant, about almost 3 months after my surgery. And then from there, I went to states. I won the Suncoast title. From there, I went to nationals. I got top 15. And then I'm trying to remember. After that,
it was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
And all in between that, I was going through trouble with my dance.
You started out with dance.
Yes. Yeah. I was going through a lot of trouble after nationals and dance.
Yeah.
But I think something that was very poignant was 7th grade. 7th grade was like the pinnacle, essentially, of all the negativity that I went through in life, especially considering it was a school I'd gone to for 10 years. It was a group of kids. It was not even a group of kids. It was an entire school, including the faculty.
Members of the faculty.
Members of the faculty. Not all of them. Members of the faculty.
No, they weren't bullying. They weren't
bullying.
They
weren't coming to their senses. And they weren't.
Well, okay.
They weren't doing what they should have as a faculty in a school. Like, if I was a principal and I see someone getting bullied by an entire student body, I would do something about it. I don't care if I would have to, give them demerits, give them expulsion, give them suspension, or just something to make that student feel heard.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger and I was in 7th grade, it was an entire school. I mean, not trying to be dramatic, but it really was.
If it felt that way, then, I mean, that's valid.
It really was the entire school.
Maybe the janitor wasn't against you.
No, not the janitor. But really, it was just them attacking me and bullying me and berating me over, even behind my back to my face. Yeah. And it was a lot, really, considering these were people I knew for 10 years, but I digress. No. Really, it was a hard time for me. But you know what? I got past it.
Yeah.
I grew from it. And here I am.
Yeah. So backing up again, you started out just as a very talented dancer. Then you had this back disease, which I'll never know how to pronounce.
High-grade spondylolisthesis.
There you go. It sounds serious, and it really was. And you had surgery, and it was scary, and it was a long time to recover. And that was a challenge as well, because it was not only painful, but you may have been coming to the awareness, or you may have been waking up to the fact that your dancing career might be over.
Yeah.
Right?
It was around November of 2017, and when my doctor was like, you can't dance until after a year has passed, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So I really spiraled after that, but then I won my first pageant, and then you
pivoted right into the beauty pageant world.
Into beauty pageants.
With the help of your amazing mom.
Oh, I know, right? She's amazing. She really did help me, because she was like, why don't you try modeling? And I'm like,
what?
Sure?
Yeah.
Question mark? Yeah. And then we go into this casting call, and the lady asked me, have you ever done beauty pageants? And in my head, I'm like, this is not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Whatever. And my mom's like, try it. My mom was always my motivation to try new things, do more things. And look at where we are now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my mommy, I love her.
So, yes, and I love her too. But so So then at some point, you're going through the recovery from the back surgery, and you've pivoted immediately and amazingly and successfully into the beauty pageant world. And this sparked jealousy, which then turned into basically bullying and became an untenable situation for you. And you ultimately left the school.
I did.
So why? It just seems so petty. Why are these? I'm assuming they were girls. I don't know, maybe boys too. Why were they so jealous? Why do you think they were targeting you? And they did.
They did.
Yeah.
I genuinely, still to this day, don't know.
Yeah.
I do feel, though, that it was jealousy just because of the amount of success I had, and compared to and also considering the fact that I literally just had back surgery. Yeah. It was hard, and also I didn't go to school for an entire year because of all these pageants, and not just the pageants. Primarily, it was because of my back surgery. Yeah. But being able to do that and have that experience of being in the pageant industry, but being also bullied by people you knew your entire life, isn't the best feeling.
No. And it's a lot for a young person to process.
Oh, for sure. I was 12 going through all of this, not knowing why are my friends being so mean to me. Yeah.
And then you ultimately
left,
and then spilled it out into a book. But I put together some items. There is an organization called PACER. They're the one. It's a PACER's National Bullying Prevention Center, and PACER stands for something that I had a note here, and I'll find it in a moment. But they started the National Bullying Awareness campaign, and there is one day during October, and it is during the month of October, where they identified one day, and it's October 22, and that's a day when you can come together to send a message of building community through kindness, acceptance, and inclusion. Some of those words are not popular these days, but it's also on this day you wear and share the color orange to show support. Maybe a lot of people know about that in this month. It is widely promoted at the school levels now,
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. So what we put together here, and I just wanted to run down some of the points that PACER, the Parent Advocacy Coalition for Education Rights, it just jumped out at me. Some prevention and awareness facts. They put forth that they recognize that bullying has gone on too long, and too many have suffered as a result. More than 1 out of every 5 students will be bullied this year. That's a lot.
That's so sad.
Children, kids, young people, lives, because some of this can be life-lasting.
Oh,
right?
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know if that...
For me, it always stayed in the back of my head. Am I over it? Yes. I've gotten past it. But it always stays in the back of my head, like, these people you knew for your entire life basically wanted to ruin it because of their own insecurity. Right. And, I mean, it sucked, yes, but it's like, it is long life lasting. It really was hard, and I just I hate the fact that people still go through this, even after seeing the detrimental effects it's had on kids.
Well, and the betrayal hurts.
Oh, it definitely
at
hurts.
any level, and that's what it was, and especially when you don't know where the hell it's coming from. You wanted to share your successes.
I do.
Then you could not, right? Yeah. Because it was dangerous, it was harming you, and so then you had to hold all this stuff in, which is another part of bullying, where you can't share, and you feel like there's nobody there to help you, and in fact, that was the case. And
it was. Yeah. And I do talk about it in the book, like, I tried reaching out through whatever means, and somehow these group of girls got access to it. And all I can remember is going into the bathroom, like peeping my ear in, and just hearing them say all these things about me and laughing. And I'm just like, I'm going to go now. So I just went back to class. But either way, like, it does have long lasting effects, and it does like hurt when people don't really understand. And especially school faculty not knowing what to do, choosing not to do anything about it.
Yeah, that's the worst. More betrayal.
Sure.
So bullying can also directly affect your ability to learn.
Yes.
and you don't want to go to school. Now, you were always an excellent student. Backing up, I have represented you
for a long time.
Yeah, since you were 11 or so.
Since I was, I think, 10.
That's crazy. 10.
Oh, my God.
Either I'm getting old, well, you look great.
Thank
Anyhow, enough of that. But, yeah, I knew you as a student. I mean, you were the top of your class, in fact. And then to have this happen, and did it impact your ability to learn? Did it hit your grades?
I think in the beginning of 7th grade, it definitely did.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm no math genius, but like, especially in my other classes, I always told my mom, like, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. And that was really every month until I left. Until one day I told my mom, like, Mommy, I can't take it anymore. I need to leave. And it took her going to the school and seeing it happen right there. Like, you could cut the tension of a knife.
Yeah.
But seeing that isolation, that's what told her, I'm taking my child out.
Yeah. And she did.
She did. And I feel like...
Where'd you go?
In homeschool.
Oh, yeah.
I went back to hospital housebound, and then I did homeschool 8th grade, 9th grade, and so forth. But besides the point,
All right.
Really, it was just hard, and people need to understand that when you see somebody struggling with something, when they're not themselves, when you see them not wanting to go to school, look into it.
Step up. Right.
Step up. Look into it. And I'm not trying to say like my mom didn't step up. She stepped up every single way she could, and she took me out. But I'm saying, like, in cases of other parents who don't do what my mom chose to do, step up. Yeah. This is your child being affected. These are millions of children being affected every single day.
Yeah.
Do something so that way you can not lessen the hurt, but lessen, I guess, the impact by,
right,
in the sense, by taking them out of that negative environment.
Yeah. Or working at means of prevention.
Exactly.
To start with. Students who are bullied report more physical symptoms, headaches, mental health issues, depression, anxiety.
That
Did you
I do
check that box as well, sadly enough?
Yep.
Yeah.
I do check those boxes. I really started struggling with that when I was 11 after my surgery.
Yeah.
But I really got like 10 times heightened when I was in middle school, specifically 7th grade. Do I still struggle with that? Yes. And is that it's not a good thing, but it's a normal thing that people go through. And there should be more awareness, like, hey, I'm still here. Yeah. But I do struggle sometimes. Like, it's not always easy. It's not always like, oh my gosh, I'm an author. I'm doing all these good things. Like, especially when it came to bullying when I was younger. Like, yes, I do all these pageants. Yes, I do all these things. I do all these events. I compete. But
you had a billboard in Times Square.
I've had billboards in Times Square.
That's crazy.
I've had billboards in Times Square.
Yeah.
But I was struggling with...
And I-95.
Oh, I know, right? I still struggled with the fact, though.
Yeah.
Aside from all that positivity, I always harped onto the negativity, especially because it was during that time.
Yeah. Well, one of the points they make, and then we'll move on, is that silence is no longer an acceptable response to bullying, and you've touched on that, obviously. And adult students and educators just can't look away when they see bullying. I mean, this goes to the prevention. Stop it ahead of time so it doesnn't have these terrific physical and psychological impacts. Ignoring it won't work, and everyone needs to be empowered with options to respond. And again, that they have a month dedicated to bullying awareness is amazing. It also goes to the fact that it is perhaps an epidemic. I mean, 1 in every 5, I would say that counts.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like faculties need to understand, like, if you were bullied when you were a kid and you went to somebody for help and they didn't do anything, what are you doing the same thing to a child that is going through it? Yeah. Because, like, it's horrible. Like, for me, when I had it, it was these members of the faculty, the CEO and the principal, I knew them for my entire life. Yeah. They were my principal and obviously the CEO of the school for the longest time since I was started there. So for them to shrug it off and even tell my mom, like this was my mom told me, they were like, we can't do anything about it. She's alone.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Yeah. It really did feel like the ultimate betrayal, considering I grew up with them. I considered them family. Yeah. And then, oh, she's getting bullied. What are we going to do about it? Nothing. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
And like other faculty, like this is just generally the faculty members in schools, not just in Florida, not just in Miami, but the entire country. Like, do something about it before it gets worse.
Yeah.
Because it's like a waterfall. You stop it right before it goes all downhill, you're fine.
Yeah.
But if you don't do anything, it's going to go downhill immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
I don't know if that was a good analogy to use, but it's...
Well, and, for people to say that it's a rite of passage also. Bullying, just ignore it. It's okay. This is what happens.
A lot of people have told me, even like my ex-best friend, she was like, everyone feels miserable at least once in their life.
Sure, yeah.
I'm like, you're supposed to be my best friend. What? Hello?
Right. Does that make it right?
No, it doesn't make it right. No. Not at all.
Now, I'm not sure myself if I was bullied in school. I mean, I had freckles and red hair, and I just was, a peculiar-looking kid. But I also had humor, and I somehow pushed through it. Or I just was, I don't know, it just didn't, it rolled off. But my point is, I'm not saying that I'm special, but I did see one of my close friends bullying almost daily a young man that lived on his street, and it was on the bus, and we'd get off the bus, and my friend would just terrorize this kid, and I stood there at one point, and this is really vivid memory, and there's nothing I could do because it became physical, and I guess I could have jumped in, but I didn't, and I just feel such shame to this day. It isn't the people that are being bullied, it's also the people around them. I'm sure your mother was impacted, or other friends that really did support you. It's just a terrible thing. It really is. I feel
like it mainly affected my mom just because she was the one, she and I are like this.
Yeah.
She's my best friend. So for her to see her child being bullied, especially considering like the context, like I was born at 26 weeks. I was her fifth in vitro. Yeah. I was in the NICU for 66 days. Oh, I was her miracle child. Yeah. So for her to see that child be bullied day in and day out and month in and month out, it hurt her.
Like cut it out.
Exactly. Yeah. So like for her to take me out, thank God, I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Like, she's my biggest support system. And even then, I would tell her every day, I'm going through this. I'm miserable. I hate this. Yeah. And then she would sometimes tell me, she would be like, it's okay. I'm sure it's fine. And then she got there and then took me out. She apologized. And even today, I talked to her about it. And we both say, like, how could this happen? How could this have happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
But either way, like she's my biggest support system, and to have that support, especially when you're being bullied and you have that support system, like a parent, like you can really get at least a grip on something instead of feeling like you're free falling.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if we've shown some of the photos and the videos. It's just kind of interesting to see the progression. If we can. Just tell us, this was at an early...
That was at my first and final dance nationals.
Yeah, yeah.
I still remember like being so nervous. I was like, please let us win, and then we did.
And the person with the camera also was absolutely agitated.
At least they got good video.
Yeah.
That was my first pageant. I look back at it and I'm like, my heart.
Yeah. And these are several moments where...
I was in genuine shock. Yeah. I clean sweeped all the optionals, but not
Look how beautiful. I mean, that was amazing. That was Suncoast up in Melbourne.
Yep, that was in Melbourne.
Yeah.
I feel like I was more shocked there than I was at my local, because that was state. I was competing against girls who had done that for years.
Yeah.
And oh my God.
That's Times Square.
My billboard. I miss it. I really do want to get.
Well, maybe you'll get another one.
No, who knows? I really do miss it, though. Like, I'm genuinely wanting to go back to Fashion Week soon. Yeah. Oh,
will you get back into the biz?
Oh,
for sure. I mean, if you're going into communications...
for sure.
I don't know if broadcasting is in your future.
It is.
Or more writing. Do you have more books in mind? Hopefully some with a little lighter... a little less rage.
We'll see.
Or maybe rage is good. It sells.
Healthy, cathartic release.
Horrible.
Oh, my international title.
Yeah.
I was really, it was like surprised. Any win I had, I was surprised because in 2018, I was more new to it, but that was my first ever international title. So I was like, and it was international. So I was going against like girls from like North Florida, Jamaica. And I was like, I don't think there is a way in hell that I'm going to be able to do this.
Yeah.
And then
But you were doing it while going to school as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
there's my mommy.
there she is. Hey, Mom.
So beautiful. I look just like her.
So, yeah, there's the book. And I guess, just look at, we can do stereo book.
This.
Yay. It is available on Amazon.
Looking. It is.
Yeah?
It is.
All right. And it's an easy read. I mean, it's a difficult material, but it is short and it's really well done. I loved how you structured it.
I started writing it when I was 16 and then finished at 18.
Yeah.
I finished the book a week before it published.
Okay.
A week before it published. And then, because it's on Amazon, so I did it through their system.
Yeah.
But either way, I wrote the entire thing when I was 16. And then I was like, this needs tweaking.
Yeah.
So I rewrote it again. And like, it was such a beautiful thing to do and beautiful sense of closure and a sense of coping.
Yeah.
Because I had to really dig deep back into the emotions I felt during that time. And I found myself feeling like upset, pissed off.
Yeah.
But really just like, my God, how can I say this? Reminiscent. Like,
well, it was written from the perspective of a young person.
It was written from
and
age
it's written for young people.
It's written for young people, and it was also written in the perspective of my age at that time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't mince words in many areas, yeah.
Oh,
but that's how you felt, and there it is.
That is exactly how I felt.
That's encapsulated in that period, yeah.
It is for sure, and being able to do that was just a cathartic release, like I said.
Yeah.
And it was really a sense of closure for me, because now it's like, now my story's out there in the world. People can pick it up and read it and be like, I went through that. I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Which is really kind of like the point of National Bullying Prevention Month, to tell people, I went through this. You're not alone. You are not alone in the slightest.
Yeah.
When you feel so isolated because of a group of people, it can be individual, it can be whatever. Yeah. But feeling bullied in general, you're not alone in that.
Yeah.
Trust me, I went through a lot of it.
Yeah.
And
you were able to write a book about it. Not everyone's going to be able to use that as their
exactly.
But the point is to be able to talk about it and share and not have shame, and it's about awareness.
It is about awareness.
You're doing that work, and I'm sure that a lot of people are grateful for that. At least I am. I would hope.
I really do want to.
I didn't know it was that bad, and I was taking a little ride there with you. You put on a happy face, and we saw it in these images.
Girl's got to do what she's got to do.
If you had a short list to tell young people, just quickly, like what are some of the points that you really want to hit home for someone who is being bullied or recovering from it?
Most importantly, you're not alone.
Yeah.
You're not isolated. You're never alone in the sense of feeling isolated. Talk to a parent. I know it's easier said than done, trust me, but having that access to somebody that you can talk to, do it.
Yeah.
It's better than telling no one. And just like, if school officials aren't doing anything about it, because obviously, yes, go to the officials, go straight to your parents, go to anybody else that you feel can do something about it. A really important thing, because this has helped me a lot, go to a therapist.
Yeah.
Go seek, not go seek help,
go support.
To support.
Yeah.
And honestly, find things to do within your actual friend group. Like, go hang out with your friends. Go do things that's not going to make you harp on the negativity.
Yeah.
Truthfully. That's what really helped me. But generally, just, you're not alone at all in what you're going through. There are many people going through it with you. There are a lot of people going through on the ride with you through it. But don't ever feel alone, and don't ever feel that you have to put yourself down to make other people feel better about themselves, because it's them just unleashing their own insecurity, and it's their purpose and it's their purpose to be like, you do all this and all this bullying, and they're feeling it themselves.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a remarkable book.
Thank you.
And you are a remarkable survivor.
Thank you.
And I'm really proud of you.
Aw.
Yeah, this has been it's been a joy watching your career, your trajectory. Well, it isn't even your career. I mean, you're moving into another career, I would think.
I am.
And you're going to continue this work in any way, shape, or form?
For sure.
Awareness, or are you involved at any level right now in helping young people?
I used to when I did pageants. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
when you're not in pageants, it's in my case, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But I definitely do.
Yeah.
I want to do that outreach, and obviously, like with this book, I want to be able to do events and like just talk to kids and be like, I'm here for you because of everything that I've gone through, and I see like people are going through it. I'm that person, like, even with my friends, I'm like, listen, I'm that person you can cry on. I'm like always there for you. And I want to say it to people as well. Like, I'm always going to be there for that person. I'm always going to be there in the sense of you're not alone, and I want to speak out on it.
Yeah.
Do I know how? Maybe, but
Yeah. Well, more than most.
we'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you? You got friends, good friends in college, or did this
Yes.
keep you a little tempered and
I do.
keep to yourself?
I do kind of keep to myself, but I also have like amazing friends there, and like
good.
most importantly, I have like my best friend who's like a sister to me, and like we have our little own friend group.
Yeah.
And like, most importantly, my mom, and also like, my really good friends that I met in high school, and I still like keep in contact with them. And my gosh, one of them actually even like helps my mom out and helps me out with everything.
Yeah.
So love her, but most importantly, my mom. I love them. I love that lady so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But seriously, like, it was just such a great experience for me to have that friend group. But yeah.
Did you, and I'll just wrap it up, and this is crazy, you know, when they say, you know, you got to meet the bully head on. Would you say avoid the bully at all costs, or this is going to sound crazy, you know, you got to punch him in the face and show him that you didn't go punching anybody in the face, but
I have nails. I
I
can't do
don't
that.
think you don't want to lower yourself to that level.
No.
And you shouldn't, right?
Don't
What do you
lower
have to say to
yourself to
those
that level.
You've got to show who's the queen.
Don't lower yourself to that level, because that's what they want.
Yeah, yeah.
Ignorance is bliss. They will feel, they will be so upset at the fact that you're ignoring them,
Yeah.
that they want to cause that harm. But if you're just looking the other way and doing your own thing, they're gonna be even more upset that they're not putting that effect on you.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I recommend.
It sounds like narcissism 101. And one way to fight narcissism and control, and I read about this recently, and a term I recall was gray rocking. You know, if they say something and they're trying to, you're just gray rock by saying, yes, the weather, it's lovely. You don't respond. You just take it to a different direction, and they're immediately deflated.
Yeah.
Gray rocking, what an interesting
I know.
concept, statement, whatever.
No,
Tactic.
for sure.
Yeah.
But genuinely, like, have that. I love having that support group of friends, especially more so now. It's like I have it more than ever, so I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
And my gosh, it was just, I'm getting past it still with the whole bullying situation that I did go through, and I learned a lot about you can't feel isolated. Not just you can't, but you don't have to feel isolated.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that there is support out there, and that you can get past it no matter what.
Yeah. And there's a lot of orange shirts out there.
Yes. I have a stock of orange and green shirts.
Yeah. Well, of course, yeah. I don't know what the green, well, you're ready for St. Patrick's Day, but when I asked Georgina, you know, can you put on something orange? She said, well, hello, you know, half of my closet is orange.
Do we see this?
But it is, you know, everyone should know that this is the month to wear orange. And if you see orange, you know, just support it, wear orange. And October 22 is the Unity Day. And I know there's probably programs at various levels of school. I don't know at the college level, but certainly junior high and high school. People are starting to recognize this day as needed and important. But wear your orange.
Wear your orange.
This month. Yeah.
Be a support. That's one thing. If you see someone being bullied and if you clearly see it light as day, support them.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what that person is feeling. Support each other.
Yeah.
That's just in general, like support each other, because at the end of the day, if you go to the same school as them, you go to the same school as them. We're all in the same world together. And if we have that support and if we stand up to bullying and all of the horrible effects that go with it, we can stand up and do something about it.
Yeah. And you did.
I did.
And good for you.
Thank you.
And it's really good to see you.
It's good to see you.
I'd like to see you more. I moved north and now you're down here south, but
Right down here.
yeah, but this has been good. Maybe we'll come back again. What do you think the next book or show will be about? Got to be quick.
I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta keep it a mystery.
We're leaving it a cliffhanger. Georgina, wonderful. So good to see you, my dear.
to see
yeah,
you.
yeah. And thank you for allowing us to share this time, and thank
Oh, of
you
course.
for breaking out of your studies. And everybody, well, I don't want to say happy bullying awareness, but please participate at whatever level you can during National Bullying Awareness Month. It's October 22 is Unity Day, and let's fight this.
Let's fight it.
All right, girl, fight. Thank you.